We should just let Tony feel his feels and move
All right.
on, dude.
Next call. Next call. Still
What's
mad
up,
about this Matt Rule
C3
shit.
family? It's your boy, 89J Subs.
Just
Hope
up.
everybody had a good Thanksgiving holiday. Everybody's kind of back at work now and smooth sailing. But happy Victory Monday to everyone. I just want to say
Hell
that
yeah.
quickly on Steve Wilkes. One, he hasn't lost at home. So when we're doing the, hey, should he be rehired? Should he not be interim? Or should he be the regular coach? There's a couple of things. You know, I think if he can get to 5 wins this year, which is what Matt Rule has done every year, if he can get to 5 wins, which means he had to win one more home game, which he hadn't lost yet. And the home game thing for me is huge. If you can win at home, that's half the battle. And I think that he has a chance to win this, and I trust him. A couple weeks ago, me and Cody had a conversation, and I said, when's the only time you've seen Brian Burns take over a game? Well, we just watched it. Yeah, I think he completely dominated. Couple batted balls, one that ended up being a fumble, 2 sacks. I think he was completely dominant. So hopefully moving forward, he can reciprocate his play. But anyway, guys, that's my thoughts. I hope Steve Wilkes can win the next 2 home games, and the rest could be history. Because I think we got even someone like C.J. Henderson, they're putting him in position to play good football, and that's all I want.
You said this.
Anyway, guys, later.
C.J. Henderson gave up the only touchdown this week, right? C.J. Henderson is still absolute garbage. He had me in that call until he said that.
I think Michael Johnson, though, in the chat was being facetious when he mentions Sam Darnold, Shaq Thompson.
You don't think?
And C.J.
I thought it was
Henderson.
being serious, bro. Of course it was.
Look, no, I can say
joke.
hey,
It's a
I
fucking
can
great
say
joke.
Brian Burns. I can say Frankie Louvu, Derek Brown,
Jeremy Judd.
And none of those people even hold a jockstrap to one name in 2014 that I was
You're living in yesteryear.
No
you sound, Tony, you sound
That's
pathetic.
pre-2015.
Right now,
all those players still hadn't had their best season.
You need to start snorting some of this hopium, bro. Have yourself some hopium. Start pulling for this Panther squad. We can go as far as we want to. All we gotta do is run the ball.
When have I not
play
pulled
good
for
defense.
I'm
saying
not
you sound like
what I'm trying to tell you is this.
Curmudgeon, man.
No,
you sound like an old curmudgeon.
You are comparing them. You're like if you went and put up 18 points at the church league one day and you're like, you know what? I bet you if I fucking walked on to the Hornets, I'd fucking help them out.
Tony,
That's what you sound like.
This is the type of year that leads to a 2015. Isn't it coincidental that 2014 year where the division was so bad, we got a playoff game, beat the Cardinals at home, and then the next year we put up our best year of Panther football ever? That's how you do it, man.
Did we do it with a brand new coach with a quarterback we never heard of?
How about this? No matter what happens this year,
you are on the drugs, bro.
That the Carolina Panthers have a great nucleus to build upon going forward, and all you have to do is get some adequate quarterback play, and this team can go as far as we want to. Fuck out,
You
Sean
sound
Jeffrey.
worse than Matt Rule. You are been drinking the Matt Rule.
You're mad at Matt Rule, not me. That's what it is. You're still pissed off at his ass.
I am,
because
but
Derek
you sound
Brown,
like him.
You we have better players.
You just said a great nucleus. What you just should say is a nucleus.
Top 5 offensive line. DJ Moore is not as good as we're able to see because he doesn't have a good quarterback throwing to him. You saw what he was capable of doing with Sam Darnold extending the plays. Like, we have all the talent. I'm telling you, we have all the talent.
You know what? You're right. We should have just given Matt Rule one more year.
Should have traded the farm.
All Matt
Please
Rule
don't say we should have
needed-
traded for Trevor Lawrence. Don't ruin this
all
conversation.
Matt Rule-
We should
Tell
trade
us,
for
Cody.
Trevor Lawrence.
What do we
Don't
need?
ruin the
Let's trade for
dude.
Trevor.
I'm behind you so far until you start talking crazy like that, man.
Let's trade for
But
Trevor.
here's the thing: you missed this, the coach too, because here is what are we missing? Because if we're just missing those two things, then we should have just kept Matt Rule and got him.
No,
But you know that's not the case.
You're doing
it's deeper than that, It's deeper than two things.
You're gaslighting now. That's 100% what you're doing. We have
I don't even really know what that means. I feel like you're gaslighting me.
No, you're trying to say that I make a point that I'm not saying. No one said that we needed.
You said you were 2 places away.
We have a good nucleus.
You said great.
Yeah, our offensive line is the top 5 pass protecting offensive line.
Is it nucleus or nucleus?
Dude, the chat has got me tripping tonight.
I was doing the George Bush thing.
David Screws. David Screws says, "I agree with you, Cody." Bump Tony.
Bro, no,
yeah,
this is Daniel Castro. This is look, the chat got me fucking tripping tonight.
T-Baby is back. You're T-Baby. And that's
right,
why you like T-Baby so much.
You're right. You're right. Next call.
My brothers, how you guys doing?
Nick.
Not gonna lie, I've missed you guys. Been a little MIA the last couple of weeks. Looking forward to the Friday free-for-all, but man, this year has been a fucking year, okay? Just everything that's happened, all the injuries that we've had, which, let's face it, compared to some of the NFL, it's been next to nothing, okay? Yeah, we've had a couple of guys go down, but I mean, in reality, who have we lost for the season? We lost a kicker, who we replaced, and then we also lost Dante Jackson, who we never should have re-signed him anyways. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I know I'm going to piss somebody off. And then we had the issue with Matt Corral, but, we had Baker and Sam, and the plan was never really to start Matt Corral this season anyways. So it's not right. This season has been a season. Firing Matt Rule, changing over to Steve Wilkes. But guys, we fixed the O-line.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. It was something that I didn't think that we'd be able to do in one offseason. But sure as shit, we fixed that O-line.
Yeah.
Okay. So I can live with the QB conundrum that we have right now. The fact that we fixed that O-line, I am more than happy about. Okay. And let's face it, we're now finally giving Sam a chance to sit behind a good O-line. Something that we should have done last year. We are basically a year behind where we should be. The only problem is we are going into next year without knowing who our starting quarterback is, and that is a big, big problem. I don't want to see Sam back. I don't want to see Baker back. And I wouldn't necessarily mind having PJ as a backup, or if he can compete for the starting role and get it, hey, I'm for it. Because I think that dude with an offense tailored for him could be dangerous. Okay, yes, he's had a couple of off weeks this year. But I think with a little bit of time and an offense that's actually geared towards him, I think he'll be just fine. But curious to see what's going to happen with Sam. My money is that he's probably going to be named the starter the rest of the season. And I hope Wilkes names Walker as the backup for the rest of the season too. So love the show, guys. Keep pounding.
I want to say this is Matt Rule made me so mad, and then Cody just throws gasoline on it for me. We forgot to do prize picks. Oh, but in good news.
Hey, before we do, can you read this from your bastard son? He started his take as much as you. You read his donation since he's your fucking illegitimate progeny over here.
Well, I will read it because this bitter losing Clemson fan over here won't read it as they got beat by South Carolina. White Chocolate Espresso with the $4.99 love bomb says this: Jeffrey's second year had 1,421 yards, 7 receiving touchdowns. Third year had 1,133 yards, 10 touchdowns. He had 24 TDs in his first 4 years. DJ through his entire career has had 14 receiving touchdowns. Put some respect in Alshon's name.
There's a flaw in that stat that he doesn't want you to see, though.
Y'all just talk shit about Jeffrey, and maybe not y'all, but Cody did, and that's all. We don't need you to say that DJ Moore ain't good. But don't shit on Alshon Jeffrey, who arguably was more successful than DJ Moore.
I'm not going to shit on Alshon, but can you put that stat back up, because there was a flaw in that stat, and this is and Kev, I love you, man, but this right here, you notice how he says second year, third year, then he brings up how many touchdowns he had in all 4 years. Do you notice that? So he added the first year and the fourth year in there to make it look bigger. To make it look bigger, that's all I'm saying.
Well, no. What he's also saying is just look up how many touchdowns DJ has had in his entire career.
Let's put up
DJ's
that's
what he's saying is this.
You got to compare him.
In his first 4 years, he's saying he has had 24 touchdowns. So compare that directly to DJ's first 4 years. I think that's all he's saying. That's DJ's never put up more than 4 in a year. But that's saying that
touchdowns are all that makes a good receiver.
No,
that's what that's saying.
He actually listed all the almost the 2,000
Jeffrey. He listed Jeffrey stats for 2 years, but he included all 4 years in the totals.
The other thing you've got to take into consideration is the horrendous quarterback play that DJ has played through. Like you can't.
Jeffrey played on the Bears and the Jets, bro.
The Bears when was he on the Bears?
We're worse. How about that, Tony? We're worse.
That's where he started at.
We're
Cutler, I think.
Wasn't he?
These past 2 years for the Panthers have been worse. That's right. I said it. When you go from Kyle
can we do the prize picks
to Bridgewater,
let's go. I forgot. Well, we got a lot of viewers right now, so it might have been a late read. And this is our best sponsor, like my favorite sponsor, because I love them. But the good news is while better late than never, A, and B, we waited until we have the most live viewers of the night. We got 127 people watching. Thank you. Smash the thumbs up button. Go check out Prize Picks, your site for daily fantasy football sports. I can't tell you how much fun it is to play Prize Picks. It's almost a little too much fun. And when I say too much fun, is that I give them extra reads on the radio because I just like playing it. So, yes, they are our sponsor. And if you use the promo code C3, your first time you deposit money on Prize Picks, you will get a 100% deposit bonus for up to $100. And then you can go and have a lot of fun, make real money. And what you do is you find multiple players, a minimum of 2 players from 2 different teams. And they give you a projection about what they're going to do in their fantasy number coming up, and you just have to pick if they're going to do more or less than that number. And so what we like to do is we like to look at Prize Picks through the NFL, and the Panthers have been an interesting bag because we have a lot. The one thing I've learned about this is that we're emotional on this show, obviously, and that influences the way that we make our Prize Picks. So sometimes I almost feel like we do better when we look at other teams. But we like to look at the Panthers and look at the upcoming matchup. Oh, wow.
Nothing.
Who are we playing? Oh, we have a
bye. What are you talking about? We got a bye.
So we got to find something else to do. So, Greg, can you pull up the schedule for this week?
Yeah.
The overall NFL schedule. And what we need to do is find a game that we like. You know, everybody look at the schedule. I think that's how you really find a player is like, let's look at a team that we like or something in that effect. So if we think about this, Buffalo is heading to New England.
Oh, I like that rushing yards for
44.5 for Josh Allen. That's a lot, dude. For
do his numbers. His
Yeah, I would go with the over on that.
He's good. Yeah, he's good for that.
I'd go with the over on that. So you want me to read the games off? Or?
Can we just put it up real quick? Can we just can you share it? And then everybody, Cody, we'll all look at this real quick and just eyeball 2 or 3 games that we are interested in. And then we'll look at the numbers going down.
Oh, man.
Week 13 right here. So
got Bills, Patriots. Mm-hmm. Thursday night game.
Jaguars and Lions. Get Travis Etienne to run all over Detroit.
No, he's hurt.
Give Trevor Lawrence the above on everything.
He hurt.
Travis Etienne is hurt, dude. Went out after 3 plays in that game and a foot injury. He thinks he's going to come back. He's done, bro. Right now, if you want to get on the Jags, you got Trevor Lawrence versus, is it in Detroit or in, yeah, it's in Detroit, 240 yards passing. Christian, you know what? That's not a bad number because Detroit's offense.
They have a horrible defense, though. Horrible defense.
Right. And their offense is good. This could be a shootout. I'm going to put him on the list right now because
do the numbers. Let me see his numbers.
He could hit 240. Easy. Yeah.
Let me see his numbers.
Hold on.
Yeah, I would take that.
Wait, don't act like you're a prize pick veteran. All right, let's go back to
I would take that, man. Why not?
No, I'm interested in it. I'm putting it on the list. Let's go back to the schedule. So we had the Jags, Lions, Titans, Jets, Vikings. You know what? I don't love the Jets Vikings game because Vikings, you're going to want to take every offensive player, and the Jets defense has been pretty good. Or not pretty good, very good. Go and look up the tweet about the Jets, guys, where their first round class this year. Like, they have like 6 starters from their draft, dude. And they're all fucking slaying it.
Yeah.
Like, those crazy. It's wild. They got like one of the best rushers. They got the best core. Well, yeah. Sauce Gardner.
There's no game
like look that tweet up.
Hey, look up Seattle.
Second. Y'all listening.
Look up Seattle. Look up Seattle on Prize Picks.
All right. Who they playing?
They're playing the Rams, and the Rams are trash.
Seattle.
Yeah, the Rams are a pretty safe bet to be a garbage team. I'm pretty sure the Rams have decided they're tanking the rest of the year.
You're not going to have Walker?
65 and a half. That's
no, let me see his numbers.
Oh, he killed it, bro. He's done that one. Oh, last 2 games he hasn't. He still had touchdowns. No,
but they're playing the Rams, dude.
Look up. Will you look up, Greg? Will you look up? Actually, I'll look. Somebody look up Kenneth Walker's stats. I got him on my fantasy team. All right, let's pick another. I don't like anything off of that right now. I don't feel good about any of that.
What do you want to know about his stats?
What he did over the last couple of weeks. They said he only hit I mean, I feel like
he had 26 yards last week, 17 the week before that, and 109 the week before that.
But look, he had 2 touchdowns. See, that's the thing is no wonder. He hasn't had a ton of yards, but he still gets all right.
The 49ers
yards. The dude is less than 2 yards per carry.
I know. Well, that's All right. Another good game to think about would be.
I think that Nick Chubb 90.5 against Houston. I think Nick Chubb's got a good shot of getting 100 yards against Houston.
Yeah.
First Deshaun Watson game back. Do they Deshaun Watson just hand the ball off the entire time?
They should. He should hand the ball off just about every time because he hasn't played in over a year and a half, and Nick Chubb's the best running back in the NFL.
Okay, give me another good game to see.
Austin Eckler, what's his stats look like? Because he's actually like the top number 3 back in the NFL. Austin Eckler, believe it or not. Fantasy wise, at least. I don't know about real life, but fantasy wise, he is. I have the number.
This is Russian. Let's go to something else.
Do you want to know who the number 2 running backs are in fantasy? And this doesn't necessarily correlate with professional, like the football league, but Josh Jacobs and Austin Eckler are the top 2 fantasy rushing running backs, and I have both of them.
Oh, you know what? I would take the less than on this probably.
Deshaun. You can do it. You can do 2 Browns players.
Yeah, I probably would too, just based on where.
I don't know if I'm gonna how good I feel about it right here.
Imagine
how much
better
about
for Tua.
I would.
I take
I'm putting less than there too. You think Jimmy G's gonna throw 230?
No, but I think Tua will throw over 265.
Oh, hey, Herbert versus the Raiders. The Raiders don't have a great defense.
Look at how big that number is. Jesus.
Yeah, because that's like less than his average. He's averaging more than 300 yards a game this year, which is insane.
It's numbers.
He's the best quarterback I've ever seen in my life. Like, sorry, I hate to say it, but Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback I've ever seen in my life. So,
I don't know, man. Good God. I don't know how I feel about any of the receivers this week.
What's that? Debo with 53? That's not bad. That's pretty low.
Feel like they have like so many people on that team.
They do.
I don't know if I love. CD Lamb. Who's he playing? Indy. They're gonna.
Indy's got a good defense.
Sunday night.
Hey, we need to start listening to White Chocolate because
Yeah, we
this
do.
man's the one who's winning. He said Christian Kirk 65 yards versus Detroit. That's a damn good one.
Taking the less on that or the more?
Yeah, but Zay Jones was the
More.
star
They have
last week.
7. They have 7 people though.
I agree
All right,
with White Chocolate. Christian Kirk, that's a good number.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Derrick Henry 85 against the Eagles. That's tough. Look at that. 47
higher because they just lost Elliott. What is his name? Mitchell.
All right. So look, this is what we're gonna do is now we gotta make some picks. All right. This is what we've highlighted. And we can eliminate players entirely. So let's do this. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. Imagine if we went for all of this and made it.
You might as well.
How much would that be?
Depends how much you put in.
Let's just
do it.
10 times whatever you put in if you do a 5. So
200. Just do it.
All right. So I like more for Trevor Lawrence.
I like more for Trevor there too. I like more for
Nick Chubb.
I like less
for Deshaun Watson.
That one
I like more for CD Lamb, to be honest. Just destroying Indy.
What's his stats?
Or are they just going to run the ball against
receiver.
him?
He's not that great. I mean, he's
yes,
a pretty
he
good guy.
He's fucking
no,
incredible.
he's not.
See his numbers.
Yeah, he's not a great guy. I mean, he's okay. He's a good receiver, but he's.
How do we find it? Where'd it go?
Go back to CD Lamb.
But Dak Prescott's getting hot. So
yeah, but Michael Gallup has been eating a lot of those yards up.
That's true.
It's really about if they just run the ball on him.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He's going to get that if they pass the ball. What do you mean? 106.
Well, he has 106, 150, but look at all the other ones. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like
all right, he's not my favorite in this one because they might run the ball and just win it. So I'm going to take him off.
Yeah, that's the one I feel the least safe about.
I like this.
Do that. Go all 4 with those.
Who did you?
Look, how about this? Is we took one person off and we didn't lose any money.
Yeah, there's no difference between 4 and 5.
So you should never.
Might as well just go 4.
We're gonna do this.
Go all the way,
bro. I've lost the last 3.
So what? Don't be a coward. You always tell me to go all the way.
All right, boom, done.
Boom.
Done.
I feel good.
Prize picks.
I feel good.
Yeah. Promo code C3. All right. Can we go back to the calls? Good gosh, sorry. This show has gotten out of control because of me. Sorry. I got mad about Matt Rule.
What's up, guys? This is Chase. I was on the